Runway awareness. Okay. Meters.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, ready for airways to Changi.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Suvarnabhumi delivery, expect runway 20 left, Utafa 1 Romeo departure, squawk 1606.
Utafao 1 Romeo departure, squawk 1606. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.905 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.905 when ready for pushback or engine start. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
China Southern 358, gate Echo 1, request pushback.
China Southern 358, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south, China Southern 358. China Southern 358, ready to taxi to the active.
China Southern 358, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 11 Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 11 Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2, China Southern 358.
Arabia 817 at gate Echo 2, request pushback and engine start. Arabia 817, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Pushback approved, face southwest, Arabia 817.
Arabia 817, request taxi.
Arabia 817, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 14 Delta 6 Echo, Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 14 Delta 6 Echo, Echo 2, Arabia 817.
China Southern 358, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119er decimal 0.
Over to Tower 119er decimal 0. China Southern 358. Have a good day.
Thai 132 at ramp 105, request pushback.
Thai 132, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Thai 132.
Thai 570, gate Delta 8, request pushback.
Arabia 817, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119er decimal 0.
Over to Tower 119er decimal 0, Arabia 817, bye-bye.
Thai 570, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved. Face south, Thai 570.
Stay 132, taxi for departure.
Thai 132, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 5, Tango Tango 4, Charlie Golf, Delta 7, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 5, Tango Tango 4, Charlie Golf, Delta 7, Echo Echo 2, Tay 132.
Thai 570, ready to taxi to the active.
Thai 570, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 11 Golf, Delta 7, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 11, Golf, Delta 7, Echo Echo 2, Thai 570. Express wing 610 heavy, gate Sierra 103, request pushback.
Express wing 610 heavy, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west, express wing 610 heavy.
Eva 212 heavy, gate Golf 4, request pushback.
Eva 212 heavy, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north. Eva 212 heavy.
Thai Asia 110, gate Bravo 4, request pushback and engine start. Thai Asia 110, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face east. Pushback approved. Face east. Thai Asia 110.
Express wing 610 heavy, request taxi.
Express wing 610 heavy, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 18, Hotel 5, Hotel 2, Golf Delta 7, Echo, Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 18, Hotel 5, Hotel 2, Golf Delta 7, Echo, Echo 2, express wing 610 heavy.
Thai 570, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 119.0, Thai 570.
Thai 004, gate Bravo 1, request pushback.
Thai 004, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast, Thai 004.
Eva 212 heavy, request taxi to the active.
Eva 212 heavy, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 17, Tango, Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo, Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 17, Tango, Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo, Echo 2, Eva 212 heavy.
Thai Asia 110, request taxi. Thai Asia 110, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 6, Tango, Tango 7, Golf Delta 7, Echo, Echo 2. Runway 20
Pre-flight
left taxi
checklist.
via Tango
Pre-flight
6,
checklist.
Tango
Oxygen.
7, Golf, Delta 7,
Tested
Echo,
100%.
Echo 2, Thai
Tested
Asia
100%.
110.
Flight instruments.
Heading 105, altimeter 2992.
Heading 105. Altimeter 2992. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Thank you.
Thai 004, taxi for departure.
Thai 004, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 4, Charlie Golf, Delta 7, Echo, Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 4, Charlie Golf, Delta 7, Echo, Echo 2, Thai 004.
EVA 212 Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Over to Tower 119.0, EVA 212 Heavy.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the stand. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff.
Thai 132,
We will configure for a
contact Suvarnabhumi
non-standard
Tower
bleeds off
119.0.
takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. We're under our maximum landing rate, so we are okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Thai 263 at gate Bravo 2, request pushback.
Thai 263, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Thai 263.
Express wing 610 heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Over to Tower 119.0, express wing 610 heavy. Bye-bye.
Longship 092 Heavy, gate Golf 2, request pushback.
Longship 092 Heavy, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Longship 092 Heavy.
Bangkok Air 225 gate Delta 1, request pushback and engine start.
Bangkok Air 225, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Bangkok Air 225.
Thai 263, request taxi.
Thai 263, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 7, Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 7, Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2, Thai 263.
Thai E Asia 110, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0, have a good day. Over to Tower 119.0, Thai Asia 110.
KLM 876 Heavy, gate Echo 7, request pushback and engine start.
KLM 876 Heavy, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, KLM 876 Heavy.
Longship 092 Heavy, taxi for departure.
Longship 092 Heavy, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 17, Tango Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 17, Tango Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo Echo 2, Longship 092 Heavy.
Bangkok Air 225, request taxi.
Bangkok Air 225, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 8, Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 8, Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2, Bangkok Air 225.
Siberian Airlines 6308 at gate Echo 5, request pushback and engine start.
Siberian Airlines 6308, Suvarnabhumi ground, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Siberian Airlines 6308.
Thai 004, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Contact Tower 119.0, Thai 004. Have a good day. Thai 630, gate Foxtrot 1, request pushback.
Thai 630, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Thai 630.
KLM 876 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Longship 092 Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0, have a good day.
Contact Tower 119.0, Longship 092 Heavy, bye-bye.
KLM 876 Heavy, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 11 Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango, 11 Golf Delta 7, Echo Echo 2, KLM 876 Heavy.
Siberian Airlines 6308, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Siberian Airlines 6308.
Thai 630, request taxi.
Thai 630, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 14, Delta 6, Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 14 Delta 6, Echo Echo 2, Thai 630.
Siberian Airlines 6308, taxi for departure.
Siberian Airlines 6308, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 11, Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 11 Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2, Siberian Airlines 6308.
Thai 263, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 119.0, Sai 263, have a good day.
Bangkok Air 135 at gate Alpha 4, request pushback and engine start.
Bangkok Air 135, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south, Bangkok Air 135.
Bangkok Air 225, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Contact Tower 119.0, Bangkok Air 225.
Thai 630, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Over to Tower 119.0, Thai 630. Vietnam Airlines 610 at gate Foxtrot 2, request pushback and engine start.
Vietnam Airlines 610, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest, Vietnam Airlines 610.
KLM 876 Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Contact Tower 119.0, HKLM 876 Heavy.
Aeroflot 273 Heavy, at gate Echo 8, request pushback. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Aeroflot 273 Heavy.
Bangkok Air 135, request taxi to the active.
Bangkok Air 135, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 5, Tango Tango 4, Charlie Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2.
Runway 20 left taxi via Tango 5, Tango Tango 4, Charlie Golf Delta 7 Echo Echo 2, Bangkok Air 135.
Siberian Airlines 6308, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Over to Tower 119.0, Siberian Airlines 6308.
All aircraft be advised information Papa now current QNH 1006.
Vietnam Airlines 610, taxi for departure.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, request pushback and engine start.
Vietnam Airlines 610, runway 20 left taxi via Tango 15 Delta 5 Echo Echo 2.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 20 left via Tango 15 Delta 5 Echo Echo 2, Vietnam Airlines 610.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Aeroflot 273 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Before start checklist.
Before start checklist, MCP
V2170, heading 360, altitude 3000.
takeoff speeds. Recall
V1159, VR159, V2160.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Trim,
5.0 units 0 and 0.
taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Beacon on before start checklist completed.
Thank you. Start sequence is right, then left.
Checked.
Vietnam Airlines 610, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Contact Tower 119.0, Vietnam Airlines 610.
Start right engine.
Oil pressure.
Aeroflot 273 Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Over to Tower 119.0, Aeroflot 273 Heavy, bye-bye.
Start left engine.
Oil pressure.
Diamond Air 854 at Gate Golf 3 request pushback. Diamond Air 854, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face north. Pushback approved. Face north. Diamond Air 854.
Flaps 5.
Bangkok Air 135, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
Flight controls check.
Contact Tower
Recall?
119.0, Bangkok Air 135. Have a good day.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Engine anti-ice auto. Recall? Checked. Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist completed.
Thank you. Clear left.
Clear right. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, taxi for departure.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, runway 20 left, taxi via Delta, Delta 3, Echo 2.
Runway 20 left, taxi via Delta, Delta 3, Echo 2, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Sherman Air 854, ready to taxi to be active. Yemen Air 854, runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 17, Tango Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo Echo 2. Runway 20 left, taxi via Tango 17, Tango Tango 16, Delta 4, Echo Echo 2, Yemen Air 854.
Before takeoff
Yemen
checklist.
Air 854, hold position for
Before
taxi.
takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist completed.
Hold position, Yemen Air 854.
Bangkok Air 273, gate Alpha 5, request pushback.
Bangkok Air 273, Suvarnabhumi ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Checklist complete.
Pushback approved. Face south, Bangkok Air 273.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 119.0.
I have control.
You have control. Over to Tower 119.0, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Clear for takeoff. Ready?
Ready to go.
Approaching 20 left.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Ready for departure. Runway 20 left.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Suvarnabhumi Tower, wind 210 at 9er, runway 20 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20 left, cleared for takeoff. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
On runway 20 left.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set.
Clear for takeoff.
hold.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi departure 119.25.
Contact Suvarnabhumi, departure 119.25, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Suvarnabhumi departure, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, 1,000 feet.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy Suvarnabhumi departure identified. Climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Bangkok Air 135, contact Bangkok Center 120.5. Contact Bangkok Center 120.5, Bangkok Air 135, have a good day.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist completed.
Set altimeter to standard.
Standard set and cross-checked.
Suvarnabhumi departure, German Air 854, 900 feet. Climb to flight level 180, German Air 854.
departure Vietjet 802 700 feet.
Vietjet 802, Suvarnabhumi departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Vietjet 802.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Bangkok Center 120.5, have a good day.
Center on 120.5, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, bye-bye. Bangkok Center, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy through flight level 147 for flight level 170, direct PIS 193.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Bangkok Center, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. 1,000 to go.
Check.
Vistara 123, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Vistara 123.
Korean Air 657 Heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi, approach 119er, decimal 1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119er, decimal 1, Korean Air 657 Heavy.
Thai Asia 3030 Bangkok Center, expect Sabai 3 Alpha, runway 21 right.
Expect Sabai 3 Alpha, runway 21 right, Thai Asia 3030.
Thai Asia 3030, contact Bangkok, approach 133 decimal 4.
Contact Bangkok approach 133 decimal 4, Thai Asia 3030.
Mentally 771, contact Bangkok, approach 133 decimal 4.
Contact Bangkok approach 133 decimal 4, Mentari 771.
123, descend to 12,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 12,000 feet, QNH 1006, Vistara 123.
Bangkok Center, Bangkok Air 225, flight level 360.
Bangkok Air 225, Bangkok Center, radar contact.
Bangkok Center, Bangkok A 273. Good day. To 13,000 feet for flight level 160, direct base 929.
Bangkok Air 273, Bangkok Center, identified, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Bangkok Air 273.
Bangkok Center, Thai Vietjet 981, flight level 340.
Thai Vietjet 981, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Vistara 123, descend to 8,000 feet.
Descend to 8,000 feet, Vistara 123.
Asia 3436, contact Bangkok, approach 133.4.
Contact Bangkok, approach 133.4, Thai Asia 3436.
Bangkok Center, you fly 1056, good day. Out of 13,000 feet for flight level 160.
I fly 1056, Bangkok Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, FE 1056.
Vistara 123, contact Suvarnabhumi, approach 119.1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi, approach 119.1, Vistara 123.
Knock Air 527, contact Bangkok, approach 133.4.
Contact Bangkok, approach 133.4, Nok Air 527.
Thai Vietjet 981, contact Bangkok Center 132.1, bye-bye.
Center on 132.1, Thai Vietjet 981.
922 Heavy, 2,000 feet for flight level 150, direct Bangkok.
Thai 922 Heavy, Bangkok Center, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Thai 922 Heavy.
$1,000 to go.
Check.
Center, Thai 561 Heavy descending via Northern 1 Charlie, flight level 188.
Thai 561 Heavy, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Thai Asia 110, you are assigned flight level 340. I show you at flight level 329er. Climb to flight level 340.
Wilco, climb to flight level 340, Thai Asia 110.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3185, flight level 360.
Thai Asia 3185, Bangkok Center, radar contact.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 5421, flight level 343.
Thai Asia 5421, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Thai Asia 110, contact Bangkok Center 123.905.
Contact Bangkok Center 123.905, Thai Asia 110.
Bangkok Center, China Southern, H428. Good day. To flight level 152 for flight level 170, direct beams 934.
China Southern 8428, Bangkok Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, China Southern 8428.
Thai Asia 155, contact Bangkok Center 123.905, have a good day.
Center on 123.905, Thai Asia 155.
Bangkok Center, Xanadu 171 Heavy, through flight level 159er for flight level 180.
Xanadu 171 Heavy, Bangkok Center, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Xanadu 171 Heavy.
Bangkok Air 135, Bangkok Center, expect radar vectors, Arnab runway 17.
Expect radar vectors, Arnab runway 17, Bangkok Air 135.
Aerospring 7430, contact Bangkok Center 132.1, bye-bye.
Center on 132.1, Airspring 7430.
Thai 561 Heavy, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1006, Thai 561 Heavy.
Bangkok I-273, you were assigned flight level 320. I show you at flight level 330. Descend to flight level 320.
Roger, descend to flight level 320, Bangkok Air 273.
Bangkok Center Cathay 770 Heavy, good day, flight level 390.
Cathay 770 Heavy, Bangkok Center identified.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3131, flight level 380.
Thai Asia 3131, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Bangkok Air 135, radar vectors are now runway 17. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors are nav runway 17, ready for descent, Bangkok Air 135. Bangkok Air 135, Samui Airport landing runway 17. Samui Airport landing runway 17, Bangkok Air 135. Mentari 581, Bangkok Center. Expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 18.
Expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 18, Mentari 581.
Thai 561 Heavy. Contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1, Thai 561 Heavy.
Mentari 581, you were assigned flight level 330. I show you at flight level 313. Climb to flight level 330.
Wilco, climb to flight level 330, Mentari 581.
Bangkok Air 135, descend to flight level 310. Descend to flight level 310, Bangkok Air 135. Thai 263, contact Bangkok Center 123.905.
Center on 123.905, Thai 263.
Bangkok Air 135, contact Samui approach 129.6. Contact Samui approach 129.6, Bangkok Air 135. Southern 8428, contact Bangkok Center 132.1. Bye-bye.
Center on 132.1, China Southern 8428, have a good day.
Mentari 807, you were assigned flight level 330. I show you at flight level 318. Climb to flight level 330.
Roger, climb to flight level 330, Mentari 807.
Mentari 807, Bangkok Center, expect Sabai 3 Alpha, runway 21 right.
Expect Sabai 3 Alpha, runway 21 right, Mentari 807.
Bangkok Center, Bangkok Air 942, descending via Nota 1 Charlie, flight level 185. Bangkok Air 942, Bangkok Center, identified. German Cargo 548, Alpha Heavy, contact Bangkok Center 123.905.
Center on 123.905, German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Bangkok Center, German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, flight level 350.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Bangkok Center, identified. Thai Asia 155, you were assigned flight level 370. I show you at flight level 356. Climb to flight level 370.
Roger, climb to flight level 370, Thai Asia 155.
Bangkok Air 276, contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi, approach 119.1, Bangkok Air 276. Thai 263, Bangkok Center. Expect timer 1 Alpha, runway 26. Expect timer 1 Alpha, runway 26, Thai 263.
Thai 263, you were assigned flight level 350. I show you at flight level 339er. Climb to flight level 350.
Roger, climb to flight level 350, Thai 263.
Jet 2303, contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1.
Contact Suvarnabhumi approach 119.1, the Eviat Jet 2303.
Traffic. Traffic.
Bangkok Center, FedEx 5194 Heavy, flight level 300.
FedEx 5194 Heavy, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Thai Asia 110, South 1 Delta, runway 27, report ready for descent.
South 1 Delta, runway 27, ready for descent. Thai Asia 110.
Thai Asia 110, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100. Thai Asia 110.
Myanmar 502, contact Bangkok Center 120.5.
Center on 120.5, Myanmar 502, bye-bye.
Thai Asia 110, contact Phuket approach 124.7.
Contact Phuket approach 124.7. Thai Asia 110.
Cap 540. Contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1. Bye-bye.
Center on 120.1, Red Cap 540.
Thai Asia 155, Premier 1 Alpha, runway 26. Report ready for descent.
Timer 1 Alpha, runway 26, ready for descent. Thai Asia 155.
Thai Asia 155, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Thai Asia 155. Bangkok Center, Bangkok Air 273. Good day. Passing flight level 295 for flight level 320 direct STL.
Bangkok Air 273, Bangkok Center, radar contact. Bangkok Center, Firefly 3600, flight level 236. Firefly 3600, Bangkok Center, identified, continue climb to flight level 240. Continue climb to flight level 240, Firefly 3600. Firefly 3600, you were assigned flight level 240. I show you at flight level 229er. climb to flight level 240. Wilco climb to flight level 240, Firefly 3600. Firefly 3600, Bangkok Center, expect Urgat 1 Delta, runway 27. Expect Urgat 1 Delta, runway 27, Firefly 3600. Thai 263, Timur 1 Alpha, runway 26. Report ready for descent.
Lima 1 Alpha, runway 26, ready for descent, Thai 263.
Thai 263, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Thai 263.
Bangkok Air 273, Bangkok Center, expect SAPSA 1 Delta, runway 27.
Expect SAPSA 1 Delta, runway 27, Bangkok Air 273.
Redcap 884, contact Bangkok Center 120.5. Contact Bangkok Center 120.5, Redcap 884, have a good day.
Bangkok Center, Xanadu 171 Heavy, flight level 370.
Xanadu 171 Heavy, Bangkok Center, radar contact. 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Singapore Center 123.7. Have a good day.
Contact Singapore Center 123.7, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Singapore Center, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, flight level 350.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Singapore Center identified.
Singapore Center, Malaysian 7426, flight level 290.
Malaysian 7426, Singapore Center identified. China Eastern 897, contact Lumpur Control 126.1. Have a good day.
Center on 126.1, China Eastern 897.
Singapore 171, Singapore Center, expect Delalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 left.
Expect Delalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 left, Singapore 171.
Singapore 171, descend to flight level 210.
descend to flight level 210, Singapore 171. Singapore 177 Heavy, Singapore Center, expect Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left. Expect Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, Singapore 177 Heavy. Sichuan 3909, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Contact Lumpur Control 126.1, Sichuan 3909.
Singapore 177 Heavy, Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left. Report ready for descent.
Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, ready for descent, Singapore 177 Heavy.
Singapore 177 Heavy, descend to 13,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 13,000 feet, Singapore 177 Heavy.
Scooter 187 Heavy, contact number control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Scooter 187 Heavy, bye-bye. Singapore Center, Shenzhen Air 9023, 12,000 feet.
Shenzhen Air 9023, Singapore Center, radar contact. Malaysian 7483, contact Lumpur Control 126.1, bye-bye.
Center on 126.1, Malaysian 7483, have a good afternoon.
Wagon Air 500, contact Singapore approach 124.05.
Contact Singapore approach 124.05, Wagon Air 500.
Singapore Center, FedEx 0018 Heavy. Good afternoon, flight level 310.
FedEx 0018 Heavy, Singapore Center, radar contact. Cathay 739 Heavy, Singapore Center, expect Viva 2 Alpha, runway 02 left.
Expect Lima 2 Alpha, runway 02 left. Cathay 739 Heavy.
Malindo 1003, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Contact Lumpur Control 126.1, Malindo 1003. Have a good afternoon.
Singapore 177 Heavy, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Singapore 177 Heavy.
Singapore Center, Diamond Air 8688, flight level 320.
Diamond Air 8688, Singapore Center, identified. Cathay 739 Heavy, Lima 2 Alpha, runway 02 left. Report ready for descent.
Lima 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, ready for descent, Cathay 739 Heavy.
Cathay 739 Heavy, descend to 13,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 13,000 feet, Cathay 739 Heavy.
Cathay 739 Heavy, contact Longitude Control 126.1, bye-bye.
Contact Longitude Control 126.1, Cathay 739 Heavy, bye-bye.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Singapore Center. Expect Ilalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 center.
Expect Ilalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 center, German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Singapore 171, contact Longitude Control 126.1.
Contact Longitude Control 126.1, Singapore 171.
Scooter 979 Heavy, Singapore Center. Expect Libar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left.
Expect Libar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, Scooter 979 Heavy.
Wagon Air 210, Singapore Center. Expect Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 33D.
Expect Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 33, Wagon Air 210.
Wagon Air 210, Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 33. Report ready for descent.
Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 33, ready for descent, Wagon Air 210.
Wagon Air 210, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Wagon Air 210.
Wagon Air 210, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Contact Lumpur Control 126.1, Wagon Air 210.
Thai Asia 397, contact Bangkok Center 123.905. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Bangkok Center 123.905 Thai Asia 397.
VJet 973, Singapore Center, expect Ilalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 left. Expect Ilalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 left, VJet 973. Scooter 979 Heavy, Liba 2 Alpha, runway 02 left. Report ready for descent.
Liba 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, ready for descent. Scooter 979 Heavy.
Scooter 979 Heavy, descend to 13,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 13,000 feet. Scooter 979 Heavy.
Scooter 979 Heavy, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Scooter 979 Heavy. Bye-bye.
Recall? German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Ilalo 1 Alpha, runway 02 center, descend to flight level 210.
Ilala 1 Alpha, runway 02 center, descend to flight level 210, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Vietjet 973, descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, Vietjet 973.
Singapore Center, Malaysian 2594, flight level 330.
Malaysian 2594, Singapore Center identified.
Singapore Center, Cathay 619 Heavy, good afternoon, flight level 265.
Cathay 619 Heavy, Singapore Center identified. Wagon Air 324, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Wagon Air 324.
Diamond Air 8688, contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1.
Contact Ho Chi Minh Control 120.1, that's Diamond Air 8688.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Lumpur Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Good afternoon, Lumper Control, German Cargo, 548, Alpha Heavy, descending via Ilala 1 Alpha, flight level 270.
German Cargo 548, Alpha Heavy, Lumpur Control, radar contact. Wagon Air 324, you were assigned flight level 340. I show you at flight level 329er. Climb to flight level 340.
Wilco, climb to flight level 340, Wagon Air 324.
Scooter 187 Heavy, contact Singapore, approach 124.05.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Decision altitude is 216 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a remote stand. We'll use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Jetstar Asia 81810,000 feet.
Jetstar Asia 818, Lumpur Control identified. Express India 684, contact Singapore Center 123.7. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Singapore Center 123.7, Express India 684.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Jetstar Asia 818, Lumpur Control, expect Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left.
Expect Lebar 2 Alpha, runway 02 left, Jetstar Asia 818.
Sichuan 3909, contact Singapore approach 124.05.
Contact Singapore approach 124.05, Sichuan 3909.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, descend to 11,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 11,000 feet, QNH 1006. German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Lumpur Control, Firefly 2751, flight level 300. Firefly 2751, Lumpur Control, radar contact. Redcap 5416, contact Singapore Center 123.7. Center on 123.7, Redcap 5416. Wagon A210, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Wagon Air 210.
Lumpur Control, Scooter 139 Heavy, flight level 150.
Scooter 139 Heavy, Lumpur Control identified. Batik 7291, contact
Descent
Singapore
checklist.
Center 123.7.
Descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Notes. Checked. Auto brake. 3. Landing data.
7291.
VREF 144 knots. Minimums 216 feet. Barrow.
VREF 144 knots. Minimums 216 feet. Barrow. Approach briefing.
Scooter 139 Heavy, Lumpur Control.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
Thank you.
Expect Lima to Alpha.
Set altimeter to 1006.
1006. Set and cross-checked.
Lumpur Control, Malindo 172, flight level 360. Malindo 172, Lumpur Control identified. Firefly 6135, contact Lumpur Control 132.6. Center on 132.6, Firefly 6135. Malindo 1003, contact Lumpur Control 132.6. Contact Lumpur Control 132.6, Malindo 1003. Bye-bye. Wagon Air 210, contact Lumpur Control 132.6.
Contact Lumpur Control 132.6, Wagon Air 210.
Malindo 172, you are assigned flight level 360. I show you at flight level 349er. Climb to flight level 360. Wilco, climb to flight level 360, Malindo 172. Scooter 139 Heavy, descend to 13,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descent to 13,000 feet, QNH 1006, Scooter 139 Heavy.
FT722 Heavy, contact Singapore Center 123.7.
Contact Singapore Center 123.7, Dynasty 722 Heavy, bye-bye.
Singapore 171, contact Singapore approach 124.05.
Contact Singapore approach 124.05, Singapore 171.
Singapore 177 Heavy, contact Singapore approach 124.05. Contact Singapore approach 124.05, Singapore 177 Heavy.
Lumpur control. Singapore 116, climbing 7,100 feet.
1,000 to go.
Check.
Singapore 116, Lumpur control, identified, climb to flight level 200.
Climb to flight level 200, Singapore 116.
Wagon Air 324, Lumpur control, expect Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 32 right.
Expect Gupta 1 Juliet, runway 32 right, Wagon Air 324.
Lumpur control, Vietjet 973, descending via Ilala 1 Alpha, flight level 279er.
Vietjet 973, Lumpur control, radar contact. Cathay 739 Heavy, contact Singapore approach 124.05.
Contact Singapore approach 124.05, Cathay 739.
10,000.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, contact Singapore approach 124.05.
Contact Singapore approach 124.05, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Cathay 739, heavy, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1006, Cathay 739 Heavy.
Singapore approach, German cargo 548, Alpha Heavy, 9,500 feet with the numbers.
German cargo 548, Alpha Heavy Singapore approach. QNH 1006 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 02 center.
QNH 1006 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 02 center, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
German cargo 548, Alpha Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Singapore 177 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Singapore 177 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information Juliet now current, QNH 1005. Sichuan 3909, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
Contact Tower 118.6, Sichuan 3909, have a good day.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Leave Sanat heading 290, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 02 center. Andy.
Leave Sanat heading 290, expect radar vectors for ILS, runway 02 center, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Singapore 171, contact Singapore Tower 118.6.
Over to Tower 118.6, Singapore 171, have a good afternoon.
Cathay 739, heavy descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1005.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1005, Cathay 739 Heavy.
Singapore 177 Heavy, cleared direct
1,000 to go.
Check.
Bangkok at or above 4,000 feet, cleared RNF runway 02 left.
Cleared direct Samco crosses Samco at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared RNF runway 02 left. Singapore 177 Heavy.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
German
Altimeters.
Cargo, 548 Alpha Heavy, 4 miles from Lelon. Turn right. Heading 310. Maintain 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway, 02 center.
1006
Turn
set.
right, heading 1006 set. Approach checklist completed.
Thank
ILS runway
you.
02 center, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
German Cargo, 548 Alpha, heavy contact Singapore Tower, 118.25.
Over to Tower 118.25, German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy. Have a good afternoon. Singapore
Flaps
Tower,
5.
German cargo Flaps 5. 548 Alpha Heavy, ILS runway 02 center.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, Singapore Tower, wind 180 at 11, runway 02 center, cleared to land.
Runway 02 center cleared to land. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Gear down. Flaps 20.
Gear down. Flaps 20.
Manual flight.
Radar altimeter alive.
Singapore 494 Heavy, ready for departure. Runway 02 center.
Flaps 30.
Singapore 494
Check speed.
Heavy, hold short of 02 center, arriving traffic.
Roger. Hold short of 02 center. Singapore 494
Not stable.
Heavy.
1,000. Sync rate.
Approaching 02
Flaps 30.
center.
Flaps 30.
Flight slope. 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 200.
Approaching minimums.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Landing checklist
Minimum.
completed. Minimums.
Landing.
30. 20.
Speed break up.
494 Heavy, runway 02 center, line up and wait.
No reversers.
Runway 02 center, line up and wait. Singapore 494 Heavy.
Manual brakes.
ICAS auto brake.
1,000
knots.
500 meters remaining. 1,200 remaining.
German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, exit left at Tango 3.
Exit left at Tango 3. German cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Singapore 494 Heavy, Singapore Tower, wind 180 at 11, Runway 02 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 02 center, cleared for takeoff. Singapore 494 heavy. Singapore 194, contact Singapore Tower 118.25.
Contact Tower 118.25, Singapore 194. Bye-bye.
Siamon Air 852 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Siamon Air 852 heavy, runway 02 center taxi via Quebec 3, Quebec Tango Tango 12.
Runway 02 center taxi via Quebec 3, Quebec Tango Tango 12, with Siamon Air 852 Heavy.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy, request taxi to allocated cargo ramp.
German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy Cargo Echo 600 taxi via Tango 4, Papa 8, November 4.
Starting the APU. Cargo Echo 600 via Tango 4, Papa 8, November 4, German Cargo 548 Alpha Heavy.
Learjet 916, contact Singapore Tower 118.25. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.25, Vietjet 916. Have a good afternoon.
Scooter 992 heavy, contact Singapore Tower 118.25. Over to Tower 118.25, Scooter 992 heavy. Singapore 138, contact Singapore Tower 118.25.
Contact Tower 118.25, Singapore 138.
Indonesia 833 Heavy at gate Bravo 4. Request pushback and engine start.
Indonesia 833 Heavy, Singapore ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved. Face southwest. Indonesia 833 Heavy.
Xiamen Air 852 Heavy, contact Singapore Tower 118.25.
Over to Tower 118.25, Xiamen Air 852 Heavy.
Indonesia 833 Heavy. Request taxi to be active.
Indonesia 833 Heavy, runway 02 center taxi via Victor, Sierra, Tango, Tango 12.
Runway 02. Center taxi via Victor, Sierra, Tango, Tango 12, Indonesia 833 Heavy.
taxi light off.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Shutdown checklist completed.
Thank you.
Singapore Tower 118.25.
Over to Tower 118.25, Indonesia 833 Heavy, bye-bye.